Every morning, Arjun led his flock of sheep to the peaceful hills beside the great forest. While the sheep grazed happily under the warm golden sun, Arjun watched over them from the hillside. He scanned the empty, dusty trail leading to the village, finding no excitement in the repetitive task of watching the flock. He needed something to break the stillness, a spark to ignite the quiet day. He scrambled onto a jagged boulder, his heart racing with a sudden, mischievous idea. He cupped his hands around his mouth and screamed with all his might, "Tiger! Tiger! A tiger is attacking the flock! Help me!" His voice echoed sharply across the valley. Minutes later, the rhythmic thud of heavy steps struck the earth, chests heaving, eyes searching for a predator. "You should see your faces," he wheezed through his laughter. An old farmer stepped forward, his voice low and stern. "Lies have consequences, boy. Do not test us again." As the days passed, boredom returned. Arjun stood atop the boulder and shouted, "Tiger, tiger, help, help," for the second time. "He is dragging a lamb away." Again, the villagers abandoned their chores and scrambled up the incline. Arjun looked up and burst into a sharp, mocking cackle. This time, the villagers stood perfectly still. They did not shout. They simply turned their backs and walked down the hill without a single word, their silence heavier than any reprimand. A week later, when the sheep were grazing, a deep growl filled the air. A massive Bengal tiger slowly emerged from the dark forest, its eyes locked on the flock. Terrified Arjun runs for his life as a fierce Bengal tiger chases him through a panicked flock of sheep beneath dark storm clouds on a rugged hillside. Arjun stands atop a rock, desperately calling the villagers for help, his terrified cries echoing across the peaceful valley. In the fields below, the villagers heard the desperate cries. They paused for a second, looking toward the hill, then shook their heads and returned to their plowing. "He is playing his games again," they muttered to one another, ignoring the boys' pleas. The tiger pinned the last sheep to the ground, the sounds of the struggle filling the air. Arjun turned to run, but the beast turned its golden, predatory gaze toward him. By the time the villagers reached the summit at dusk, the field was silent. The flock was dead and the grass was stained a deep, dark red. As the sun disappeared behind the hills, silence filled the valley. The villagers realized that broken trust had led to a tragedy that could never be undone. From that day on, everyone remembered one simple truth: honesty can save lives, but lies can destroy them.